So good morning, my dear students. So after long days, we will meet once again. So today I want to take one of the important examination point of view, short and essay type question, network security model. So I don't know how many members are followed my video class promptly. Honestly, I don't know, but I, from my side, humbly request you. So there is no time to take a deep discussion on the subject. Your coordination and cooperation is very important factor. So between these 2 days and last 4 5 days back, I am busy with my election duty and election work. So anyway, so I have to make a one plan. I have to make a one plan how it is covered entire topics in the network security. So please take your own time, leisure time, and at least 15 to 20 minutes enough to catch my information through video classes. Anyway, I don't want to take much time about these repetitions. Today, I want to take a network security model. So basically, we know network means what? Communication between the two persons. One person simply sending the information. One person automatically received the information. After received, he has to give some response, reply. Means what? One person will be converted as a sender and receiver. Means one side looking at the same time sender and receiver. Another side looking at the same time sender and receiver. Means the middleware is only acting to share the data from one location to another location, another location to another location, means source to destination, destination to source. This is the past information. So based on this information, based on this little bit of discussion, we have to prepare a special model is a network security model. For example, network is the only source to provide, to share, to distribute the particular information between the two person or among the person. But the two persons are always thinking, my data is secured. My data is secured. How can you imagine it is secure? When you have to maintain the security features. When you have to maintain the cyber security features, there is no security. It is not a private data. It is not a secret data. It is not a personal data. Means what? So I want to express my feelings like when there is no providation of the security, automatically the private data is will be converted as a public data. Means some third person automatically theft without permission of you and your friend. That time, how can you secure our data? How can we secure our data? How can we secure our networking? How can we secure our private data? That time we simply depends on a special model is called network security model. For example, I think you have the experience about this word, cryptography. ఐ థింక్ మీకు ఈ వర్డ్ మీకు ఐడియా ఉందో లేదో తెలియదండి. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే క్రిప్టోగ్రఫీ ఈజ్ ద ఓన్లీ సోర్స్ టు ప్రొవైడ్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ద టూ పర్సన్, distribute the information between the two person. One person will be sending the information to second person into secret format, like a coding, secret coding language. For example, first person wants to share the data to second person. I hate you, for example. One person give the response is I hate you. So I convert as a 1, hate is converted as a 4, and you convert as a 3. 1, 4, 3 is called coding language. Means what? The plain language will be converted as a coding language. This is called as encryption. ఒక ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్ని సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్గా అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే కోడింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో మార్చడాన్ని సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ అంటారండి. CIPHER, సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? నార్మల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ని ఒక కోడింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లోకి మార్చడం. సో ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్ని సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చాలి. మళ్ళీ సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ని ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్గా సెకండ్ పర్సన్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకోవాలి. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? First person simply give the response, I hate you, for example. Second person also received that, I hate you. But between, the first person will be convert this normal text into the cipher text, means coding language. 1, 4, 3. Again, the second person will be convert the cipher text into plain text, like 1, 4, 3, 2, I hate you. ఇప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది ఇక్కడ? ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్ని సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చడానికి మనకంటూ ఒక కీ కావాలి. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్ కనుక ఈ ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్ని సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చడానికి ఒక పాస్వర్డ్ని కనుక ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్. ఇట్ ఈస్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ డేటా ఎన్క్రిప్షన్. అండ్ ద సేమ్ సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ విల్ బి కన్వర్ట్ యాజ్ ఎ ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ని ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చడానికి సెకండ్ పర్సన్ కనుక ఒక కీని వాడితే, ఒక కీని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తే అది డిక్రిప్షన్ అవుతుంది. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ద ప్లేన్ టెక్స్ట్ ఇంటు ద సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్. At the time, the first person will be use that one particular key. At the same time, ciphertext will be converted as a plain text. The second person will be used the one key for security. This is a part of encryption and decryption is there. So what you find out here, plain text to ciphertext, it is called encryption. Ciphertext to plain text is called as a decryption. ఎన్క్రిప్షన్, డిక్రిప్షన్ ఈజ్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద క్రిప్టోగ్రఫీ. ఎందుకు చేయాలి సార్ ఇలా అంటే, మనకు కావాల్సిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ని థర్డ్ పర్సన్ కనుక వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ డ్యామేజ్ చేయకుండా, లైక్ ఏ థెఫ్ట్ చేయకుండా, డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకుండా, డ్యామేజ్ చేయకుండా, ప్రొటెక్షన్ పర్పస్లో, సెక్యూరిటీ పర్పస్లో ఇలా మారుస్తూ ఉంటాం. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఒక సీక్రెట్ కోడ్లో కానివ్వండి, వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ లైక్ ఏ what is called that is called like a cyber coding language and that is called coding. And meaning enti third person is put the question mark, what is this? I don't know. For security purpose we can simply use some kind of coding language. Ala vadaniki manakantu oka source kavali kabatti aa source ni emantunnam ikkada cryptography antam. So cryptography properties anni koodanu manaki network security model lo implement avuta untayi. Ela చూడండి ఒక నిమిషం ఇక్కడ. ఎస్, హియర్ వన్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇస్ దేర్. సింపుల్ డయాగ్రామ్ క్యారీస్ 4 మార్క్స్. మా వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్. మీరు ఏమి రాయకున్నా పర్లేదండి, డయాగ్రామ్ మాత్రం మస్ట్ అండ్ షుడ్ క్యారీస్ 4 మార్క్స్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామినేషన్. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తాను నేను మామూలుగా, హియర్ ఇస్ 2 పర్సన్ ఇస్ దేర్, సెండర్ అండ్ రిసీవర్. సెండర్ మీన్స్ యూ, రిసీవర్ మీన్స్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్. If you want to send the information to your friend, that time the sender will be build up a message, then transmit to second person with the secure message. Normal message will be converted as a secure message with a key. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? మీరు కనుక మీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ని కనుక సెక్యూర్లోకి మార్చాలి అంటే ఒక కీ వాడతారు. It is called secret key. Is clear? No. This kind of conversion is called as encryption. It is a part of encryption. Now, the encrypted data will be transmitted through one mediator is called information channel. It is called information channel. It is acting as a middleware between you and your friend. Okay, and after that, the secure message will be transmitted to second person. Who is that person is there? Receiver. Is clear now? ఇక్కడ అయిపోయిందండి. At the time of receiving, at time of transmit, the second person, receiver, will be received the information into by using a special key is called as decryption. So before transmit, encryption. After transmit, it is called decryption. Clear no? Now, based on this one, there are three elements are very, very highlighted. Very, very highlighted. Number one, sender is a must. Number two, information channel is must. Number three, receiver is must. But these three components will be depends on a simple is called information, like a message. There is no information. What is the meaning of the sender and receiver? There is no information. What is the purpose of this information channel networking? I don't know. There is no meaning. That time, from the above diagram, we can simply say that a network security model is a framework protecting data, outline policies, components like a firewalls, encryption, access control, and processes. How it is called data authentication, data authorization for secure communication. The meaning ఏంటండి? నెట్వర్క్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రాపర్టీస్ అన్నీ కూడాను సెక్యూర్ చేయడానికి మనకంటూ ఒక మోడల్ కావాలి. ఆ మోడల్ ఏం చేస్తుందండి? ఈ హ్యాస్ టు సెక్యూర్ ద ఎంటైర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ద నెట్వర్క్. ఏంటి ఆ ప్రాపర్టీస్? డేటా, ప్రొటెక్టింగ్ ద డేటా, అవుట్లైన్ పాలసీస్, components, components, how it is possible to work the firewall, how it is possible to encrypt it. Now just I told how it is possible to controlling the access, the data accessing, and process data authentication. ఏ data పంపించాలి? What you send the data that only received by the receiver. What the receiver send the reply to you that only come to here. That is called authentication. So network is the only mediator. What you send to the friend, that only sending. Authorization means what I'm searching in the networking. Sir, I want to search about my Indian democracy, for example. That is only possible to provide the information through networking. It is called authorization. So meaning nothing but, so all kind of properties in the network will be controlled by a special security model is called network security model. But this model was divided into three components. Number one, sender. Number two, information channel. Number three, receiver. But these three components will be depends on data. అందుకే నేను ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్ ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చానండి. Protecting data, compulsory. There is no data, there is no meaning of networking. This model was divided into four parts. Is there no? Actually, three is the component, very important. Sender and receiver, and encrypt secret information with the key, that is called encryption. Decrypt secret information with the key, that is called decryption. And information channel is like a mediator, is a mediator. Encryption, decryption, and sender and receiver with the information channel. It is a very important concept. So these kind of four elements are very, very useful for the development of this network security model. So based on this model, we can simply say that we want a security key. So before transmit, after transmit, very important factor is there. So your mind only thinking about before transmit, sender always use the encrypted key. The secret key is nothing but encrypted key enter is clear now. After transmitted to the receiver, received by the receiver, the same key will be acting as a decrypted key or decrypted security key. Is clear, no? The combination of this encryption and decryption is called as a specialization is called crypto analysis. It is called crypto analysis. Now come to the second factor is there. So based on this diagram, we can simply say that sender and receiver acting as two parties exchanging information, just I told. So data is the only mandatory component is only possible to sending from one location to another location. So the two people acting as a two parties to distribute the data, sharing the data. And next is called plain text. Just I told in the previous, what I'm saying that is, for example, plain text is our modern language information. The general information is clear now. It is called original message, and security transformation is called like a mediator. Encryption to create ciphertext, and secret key is nothing but shared secret for encryption and decryption. So your mind think about encryption means before transmit, we can simply depend on a key. After transmitted the data, the second person will be used this another key or same key is the part of the decrypted. So encryption, decryption before transmission, after transmission. So I'm taking here one mediator is called channel, transmission channel. It is called network path, just I told. So routing is 1-to-1 is a one way is only possible and two ways possible. One side arrow, two side arrow. And the meaning intended. So one side arrow will be explain about the sender only sending the information to the receiver. But two side arrow is there. The sender will simply sending the information to the receiver. After receive the data by the receiver, he has to give the replace to the sender. It is called data interchange. It's clear, no? It is called data interchange. One side arrow indicates data transmission. Two side arrow is called as data interchange. It's clear, no? Questioning, answer. Again, questioning, answer. This is kind of sharing is a part of the data interchange. Is clear, no? Here is opponent. So very, very important factor is there. Opponent, but an attacker trying to intercept or alter data. So without your permission or your friend permission, the unknown person will be interact with the data and it is possible to damage the data. That is the only factor is there. So that time we want security, but that the security was provided by this kind of special model is network security model. So trusted third party helps manage keys and verifies identities. Means what? For example, how can you say it is called my secure data? Network is called one kind of cyberspace. You can simply imagine my data is secured. How can you imagine you are secured? When you have the key that is called password. Your data will be protected by using password means you are secure mode. You are in the secure mode. But when the key, when the password will be displayed by you unexpectedly to you others, automatically the private data is converted as a public data. Why? Because unsecured data is called as a public data. And next is goes to your protocol. Protocol is a very, very important factor is there. So in the last semester, computer networks, in the part of computer networks, I am simply told like that. Protocol is a backbone to maintain the network operation. There is no protocol, there is no network. Why? Because TCP, IP, HTTP, everything will be provided the networking. All properties of the network will be controlled by these kind of protocols. So మన హ్యూమన్ బాడీలో నర్వ్ సిస్టమ్ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంట్ సో నెట్వర్క్ ఆపరేషన్లో కూడా ప్రోటోకాల్ సిస్టమ్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు ఫ్లో ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టు ఆల్ ద డివైజెస్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ త్రూ నెట్వర్కింగ్. Next is goes to your like cryptography, just I told in the previous, like cryptography, the sender will be transmitted the data as a plain text, then converted into ciphertext with a key is called encryption. The diagrammatical explain చేశానండి. The sender received the ciphertext, then converted into plain text with another key is called decryption. Plain text to cipher, encryption. Plain ciphertext to plain is called decryption. If both sender receiver using the same key for encryption and decryption, it is called symmetric key method. Sometimes sender and receiver will be depends on same key for encryption and decryption. That time it is called symmetric key method. In case the sender and receiver for encryption, decryption, another key, separate key. Means what? Sender depends on one key for encryption. Second person will be depends on another key for decryption. అంటే ప్లెయిన్ టెక్స్ట్ని సైబర్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చడానికి సెండర్ కనుక ఒక కీని వాడితే సెకండ్ పర్సన్ సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ని ప్లెయిన్ టెక్స్ట్గా మార్చడానికి కీ కనుక వాడితే వేరే కీ కనుక వాడితే ఇట్ ఈస్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ డిక్రిప్షన్. But both encryption and decryption will be done. A middleware is called information channel, like a mediator, like a middleware. So this is a small information about network security model. It's clear, no? So once you imagine the diagram, when you have the commanding in the diagram means it is possible to write some more information in the examination pattern. So I hope all of you received the information very much from my class. So listen carefully once again and once again up to you realize, then write the information in your notes. Thank you. Thank you very much.